What's the date? Today is March the 6th. We just got here in the parking lot, and there's not very many people here today. So we're going to go in here and get my drink, and we're going to go in. Okay.
I did have Jerry take a picture.
Now you do know this is where they got all them aliens that crashed at Roswell, don't you? That's what them people claim about them idiots. You know, Judy?
What?
Them idiots out there. It's where them aliens crashed at Roswell. They say they're here.
Oh,
Are they?
Yeah.
Pilot number 1. Malloy later became one of the Air Force Chiefs of Staff. These three got the Air Force wing started. As you walk through the various galleries, you see how the Air Force grew from these first awesome beginnings to what it is today. Aviation has certainly made tremendous advances since the early days when Orville and I were flying by the seat of our pants and learning the principles of flight.
Here we're in the World War I section. I mean, we're 150 horsepower. Oh, they're getting up there. Wow. What happened to the P-47? Used to sit right there. Yeah.
Mom's sitting around. I didn't see it.
Tice, there was a P-51 Mustang in here. I wonder what happened to it. It used to be right in here, I think.
Now we have a picture of us standing by.
You know what that means in German? Work will make you free. And that was over Auschwitz. That's what this is. This is a duplicate of the Auschwitz prison. Let's see right here. It'll tell you right there on that thing probably. Okay, that guy right there was a prisoner in the Buchenwald concentration camp. Number 114601. Here's his actual. That's what he wore. That's it. He said that's one of the rarest items in the exhibit. We were just told by this man standing right down here that this museum is the largest air museum in the world and oldest. Yeah, they could tow it behind the sub, and it would take them up in the air in the wind, and they could see further out over the ocean.
What's going on?
Yeah, it was a gyrocopter.
Just wind spun.
Yeah, just like a gyrocopter,
Yeah.
and in a sub, you know, in a headwind.
Where did the German army?
Bullet hole bust of Hitler was established
The Eagle is one of two that sat outside of Hitler's office in the Reichstag in Berlin.
You see that in the bust of Hitler with the
How
bullet
did
hole?
they get this stuff?
Most of it's been donated to us.
a piece of, you know,
Otherwise, it'd be in Moscow.
that's probably right. That would be in Moscow. That is got an actual piece, one of two, that stood at the entrance of the Chancellery in Berlin. Holy cow. Oh, man.
Where about 50 additional aircraft are in place.
T-38. Dad got to ride in one of those.
Passes are available until 4:50.
Hang it. Me and Jesse had our pictures taken by way back when he was about 8 years old. This is it. Shimmy 4. This particular plane here saw action in Italy. Huh. That's an airplane. Here it is. Merlin engine. There's the Merlin engine. Hell of a motor. Damn, hell of a motor. B-17. Is that Air Force One here?
Yeah, it's about 1.5 miles from here.
Can you go?
in another
They
angle.
let you tour it?
Yes, they let you go through it.
Oh, good. Good, great.
We have.
Mussolini. You heard of the bomb that dropped on Nagasaki? This is it.
That's the airplane that dropped the second
Second atomic bomb. Right here it is. Where's Jerry and Judy? Boxcar. This plane dropped the bomb on Nagasaki. This plane.
Yeah.
This plane here. Right here. Right out of here. Bomb fell. Right.
Yeah.
Bomb was right out of here and dropped on Nagasaki.
And being directly under where it went off.
Bomb went off at 1,800 feet. That's exactly what.
Down there's a replica of the bomb.
Yeah.
You're looking at the bomb bay doors that really raised some hell one day long ago. I'm sure this isn't too big of a thrill for some Japanese people to come through here and see this.
He's on it back to Dayton, Ohio in 1961.
Front end there's beat up, the man said, just from hail and stuff through a hailstorm. But this is the airplane that ended the Second World War. I'm standing right here by it. The size of that tail on that thing. This is a B-29 Super Fortress. And there's a replica of the bomb dropped. One big bomb. Number 77. Last job that it did for our country ended the war. That's the plane. The real rare airplane here is a twin P-51 Mustang. I hooked two P-51 Mustangs together.
Tell me you had a good time in here.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the real gondola, Jerry.
This one or that one?
No, right here. It says the highest step in the world. That's supposed to be Captain Kittinger. He's still alive in Florida. He's messing around down there. Looking out here. What is that gondola replica?
Yes.
Where's the original? You don't know?
Original's been trashed.
Oh, okay, this is not the original. Okay. We're looking at a piece of the Berlin Wall. Obviously, those aren't pieces didn't go together, but There's graffiti that somebody painted on it.
Yeah, somebody did. We are on the Russian side right now.
Huh? This
Because
is.
you are leaving the Russian
Oh, we're on the Russian side of the wall?
over there.
Okay, we're on the Russian side of the wall. We're leaving the Russian sector, and we're going around here to the
This much right here is what kept
people from freedom. Yeah,
8 inches.
yeah, kept them from their relatives,
Yeah.
from freedom.
Yeah.
And this is the American side. I wonder why there's no graffiti. Well, there is a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
What does that say? Berlin. See it?
Yep.
Oh, I wanted to tell you too. I don't know if I told you or not, Jerry, but at the presidential palace.
We think.
We're at the Presidential Research and Development and Flight Test Hangars. And there's a picture of Orbital and Rover, so we're close.
I see a plane in there.
Yeah, there's the nose of an airplane right there. So we're all out here having a brewski.
Had a break.
Having a brewski.
Well, I gotta leave my can in here. Let me show my
Well,
can.
okay.
There's a trash can. That's just like the president. Do the screw and light ball wave.
What's that?
Screw and light ball.
Okay, we're in the Presidential Air. Who was this one here? Eisenhower?
Go up the other side.
This is Franklin Delano Roosevelt's plane. It was built for him in 1944. Okay, and we're just about to go in it and see Franklin Delano Roosevelt's plane that was built for him. Wonder how they got him in and out of here, Jerry. He couldn't walk. Of course, they hauled him in and out of here in his wheelchair.
Chair.
Yeah, they had a chair or something.
Well, he probably didn't come in this way.
Yeah, they probably brought him in the express elevator or something. A lot of knobs turn nature, Jerry.
Yes, there is.
Here's where the navigator's got his own little cubby hole.
That was
Here's exactly where Franklin Delano Roosevelt sat. Yes, Judy, you can do it without a light. Put your lux on maximum.
my what?
Lux
I don't know what you're talking about.
on just. I got mine on the wrong deal.
Oh,
Hell yes, I got
Setting.
it comes on.
I've got mine on effect, the wrong effect.
Yeah, me too.
I want mine on. I don't want mine on fade or mosaic. I want it on off.
Here's
That's
where-
the top of your button, Judy.
here's where he ate, probably.
Oh, here's his wheelchair. They did, Jerry.
Electric,
Look, they special for him.
right up there. Yep.
Talking about how they got him on here, and here's his chair for his wheelchair.
Elevator
And come right up through here.
enabled President Franklin Roosevelt to enter the aircraft easily.
And he could come in here.
I don't know.
You know what? He probably didn't fly it.
Henry Kissinger.
Hey, Nixon. Jerry's giving us a Nixon victory sign. I want to do that too. Hey, wait, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brought to board my private Air Force One. And I'm going oh, wait a minute. Hey, that Gerald Ford did that. Gerald Ford fell down these steps.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jerry. You're nuts. A good thing it ain't crowded here today.
I'm not a crook.
All right. We're going in.
Oh, that's the toilet. That's the lavatory.
I suppose this is kitchen.
And a microwave.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sink, couple.
Here's the cockpit.
Now, next time we'll come and see the one where, where Clinton's in, and right down here by his seat, there's pillows on the floor for some reason.
Find Monica Lewinsky stuffed in here somewhere. Oh, boy.
Four now, four.
This is the communications facility.
Now this would be a little tight. I don't know if I can hack in or not.
Here is, boy, the kitchen wasn't too big. Couple little hot plates there.
Got shot.
And this is where the press always sat.
Probably.
Lennon's locked.
Secret Service. Secret Service. These padded seats contain linens.
Underneath. It is?
Yeah, look at this.
Didn't they put his coffin underneath?
Probably.
Yeah, it went in baggage.
Did?
Yeah. It didn't need pressurized. He didn't need pressurized no
Johnson
more.
didn't like him anyhow.
No, Johnson didn't.
Boy, just think he's
The
sitting.
telephone room.
How could he sit like this?
Rewind it.
Oh, this has to be his. Look how nice this is.
Rewind it, Judy.
We got telephones.
If that's right. I didn't know he was doing it. That is brilliant.
This must be the
But this was also whose? Eisenhower's or not? Or did Kennedy have this first one? What are we looking at here, Judy?
I would say this is his. It's the
This one was.
Oh, this isn't the president's. This isn't. This is for other people, probably.
President Kennedy's coffin room was in this area.
It right here?
She sit over here.
Oh, she sat on the opposite side.
This is the kitchen. It's
Well,
just for the
it says
galley.
galley in it.
She sat in the galley?
Well, it says, Mrs. Kennedy sat
For the existing.
in a seat opposite the casket where the part of the galley is today.
Oh, right here
They
then.
put a seat over here someplace apparently.
Oh,
Boy,
unbelievable.
that is something.
Compare it. Yeah. I guess I always, this was the room we see in the picture. Standing right here. There's an emergency exit there, and an emergency exit there. There's no emergency exits in that room. So, well, we're not for sure. The sign don't tell us. So we're speculating here. This might have been the room when Johnson was sworn in.
I could have sworn there was a sign. What?
As I speak, I guess we were wrong. He had his aircraft changed, and it was in an area. He's had the whole insides changed, it looks like. Almost. Possibly right in here, I guess. 'Cause I guess I said they changed the airplane around. He was standing right here. In this picture, here's a bulkhead. And there's a sign back here, and this wall right here is right here. That's that wall. So they were standing right here in this vicinity, I guess.
First thing they wanted to do is make changes.
Yep. Mrs. Kennedy, Jackie Kennedy sat over here across from the coffin, it says. And the coffin was in this area. This wall shown in the photo was cut and removed. Notice the saw cut in the existing wall, so the casket could be placed in the aft cabin. 2 rows of seats were removed and President Kennedy's casket was placed here. Mrs. Kennedy sat in a seat opposite the casket where part the galley is today. And right there is the wall they cut. They cut through this wall right here to put his casket in here. There's the cut right there. And they since trimmed it out with trim. Isn't that amazing? Right there, you see the cut in the wall. And this is the doorway where you see him bring his casket out of and raise the truck up to. Okay, this is the door Kennedy come out of. Right here. There's the plane. Like I said, I cut this wall out real quickly and put his casket right in there. Yet, the inside of one of the engines of the presidential aircraft, right here. Unbelievable. There's the dirt. Still smells like a jet engine.